Welcome.
Here we are, Overtakers. We think we're on. This might be the only time we've so far gone without any hassle.
Yeah, no hitches, nothing.
We are prepared and we've gone live on time.
Yeah.
Hey, on time. Woo! And on YouTube, which is what we wanted.
Yeah, we just had to do some other witchcraft to get there. But we're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. It's all organised. Let's get underway. Thanks for joining us again. And by all means, we want to see some comments. Please comment throughout the show. Let us know how it's going. Let us know how's the sound. Sally says well done, so I'm guessing it's working on her end.
Yeah.
So it's good to see a comment come through already.
Yeah.
Look, let's talk about actually, I want to say a bit about why we want to get back on YouTube and why we didn't go live on Facebook.
Yep,
So,
go for it.
because there is a reason around that, and the main reason is the whole idea of going live originally was there was a few people said to us, I'm not on Facebook. How do you find all these car events? And I thought, well, there's all these different means of getting on and finding out through different websites and stuff, but it's very time consuming. You've got to watch a lot of different pages and very hard to find a lot of the events. So what I wanted to do was just actually bring those events to them via the YouTube.
Yeah.
So they could watch YouTube. They don't have to be on Facebook. They can either join in live or they can come along and watch it after the fact as well.
Yeah.
So they can find out what's happening in the week ahead. We'll also talk about some ones that might be coming up a little bit further out.
Yeah.
There's a few people starting to contact us now and have a chat and talk about future events.
Yeah.
And we're going to promote those events. So we're there. If those guys are keen to talk to us and get us along, then we're keen to talk about those events
Definitely.
ahead of time.
So just to segue a little bit from what you just said, overtakinglive@gmail.com if you want to tell us about any events that are coming up. That's the easiest way to contact us other than Facebook.
Or if you are on Facebook, of course, you can message us via Facebook.
Yeah.
There's probably, I think there's a phone details on Facebook as well, but just send us a message or email. If you want to talk on the phone, we'll send you a phone number.
Yeah.
And we can have a chat.
Yep.
Definitely. So that's a little bit about why we're on YouTube and why we're not on Facebook.
Yeah.
So that's probably just and YouTube, it's been a challenge for us to get on YouTube properly.
Yeah.
We tried mobile streaming, which would have been by far the easiest way for us to do it. It's just set up the mobile phone, we get on there, we jump on Streamlabs, hit go, off we go. It should just work, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't quite work like that. We don't have 1,000 subscribers just yet. We're getting closer every day, but we're not there.
Yeah.
And YouTube says you can't mobile stream unless you have 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
But you can stream from your laptop. So I've had to get a webcam, and we wanted a decent webcam so we can bring you a decent picture. Hopefully the picture is okay.
Yeah, and hopefully the sound's all right. We've got a different mic here this week, so let us know how that's going.
It's Tyler's gaming mic off his PC. Hopefully the sound's good. Please comment, let us know. Is the sound good? Is the picture good? Because that's what we're interested to know. And but that's a little bit about that. And I guess we really need to just jump on into the show, though, don't we?
Yeah.
Talk about some of the stuff that's happened. Last weekend, we got out to a few shows, and you haven't seen all the videos yet. So we've got one up so far, Superformance.
Yeah, we've got one up. We've got one ready.
And another one still to edit.
Yeah.
So Superformance was our first one we went to.
Yeah.
And I must say, I was really impressed at Superformance and impressed with the team there. How friendly they were, how easy they were to deal with. For us, as coming in as a YouTuber, it was sort of, I didn't know whether we would even turn up. They do have a television crew there because they were on a TV show. But those guys were lovely. They were great.
That's Fuzzy Media. They were really nice to talk to. He was really helpful, and
it was great. And Grant and Todd were having a chat, telling us about the business there. And I'd certainly go there. That's just a great place to go. I think if you want to get some work done. They've got the full shop there. I didn't realise they had that shop there.
Yeah.
But they do have a full shop, which was quite interesting to see with all the parts that they do carry. And then the workshop out the back, they do everything there, I believe, except for upholstery.
Yeah.
So, and that's in the video. So that was a really good show. And the turnout of the cars. There was a lot of cars I hadn't seen get around before. Yeah,
that was definitely a bonus for us, especially for the videos. So.
Yeah, I liked that. So... then we went from there. We did spend the day there, and that was good. We didn't really get to chat to anyone with their cars a whole lot, but we did chat to the guys from Super Performance. We chatted to Michael from Stinger Australia.
That was really nice. So.
As well, they do the Phoenix Gold.
Yeah, and products. They do Roadkill is another one of their products. That's sound deadening, and it's even good for insulation in your car. So.
Yeah, correct. It does the heat and stuff as well. Thanks, Jake. It's good picture and sound. Good to know. And Nugget Garage. G'day, guys. How you going? We did see that KE20 out there. That was one car. I did have a chat to Chris, and that thing's a weapon.
Yeah.
I've been on and checked out some of his videos today and looking at him power skidding at Power Cruise in that thing. That's an awesome car.
Yeah, that'd be a scary ride in the passenger seat.
My word, that would be. My word.
What's it like to drive? Maybe?
Thanks, Chris. Thank you. It was great to chat to you. So I've watched the guys at Nugget Garage a bit, and I'm a big fan of a lot of the different YouTube channels, anything Australian, Nugget Garage, Skid Factory, MCM, all those ones. So recommend you all get across and have a look at that one as well. And check out that go-kart. Did you see them getting around the go-kart in the car park?
Oh, it's crazy.
That thing is quick. So interesting to watch that. And that's got to get a tune, I think, yet. So, we'll see what it really does. But that was Super Performance. I'd love to. Thanks. Yeah, definitely. Love to come for a run. That'd be great. But that was Super Performance, and we went from there, and we ducked out to the Tune
United Festival. It was by Tune at Yatla.
Yeah, it was a good show. Look, they probably weren't as friendly and as everywhere else, but they were very busy, I guess, and they let us know they were busy and go do your thing, whatever. That's how it is sometimes. But the people there were great. The people with the cars that we had a chat to. That video, we'll see that
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Yep.
We'll let that go. We'll release that out. Hopefully you're keen to see that one.
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m.
We have a chat to his and her GTR.
Yeah,
so that was pretty good. The SS Camaro as well. Have a chat to Frank from the owner of that one.
Yeah.
And just have a look at a few of the cars. So definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we've still got Yank Tanks to do as well.
Yeah, our regular.
Definitely is our regular. We haven't even edited that one yet, so we've got a bit of work to go.
Yeah.
We work through the week and just don't get a whole lot of time. Tyler's got his uni and work and a couple of jobs as well, so it gets pretty full on. But we'll get it edited up and get that out as soon as we can.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about where we're going to go as well.
Yeah, after the news.
After the news, but maybe we can mention one.
Yeah, definitely. Auto 1. That's where we're headed this weekend. Saturday afternoon. That's going to be a big one. That's exciting. They always put on a really good show out there. So I think they've extended the entries till tonight. So if you wanted to get in, it's at Browns Plains. If you wanted to enter your car into the show and shine, jump onto Auto 1 Browns Plains Facebook and then find the event on there, or even just search on Facebook Auto 1 Browns Plains Show and Shine, I believe it's called on Facebook, and click on the link, register your car. I think chip it. Yeah, I think tickets are fairly cheap.
So like $5 or something.
Yeah, so good one to get out to. And if you want your car in the video, it's an easy way to do it and get there.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be filming. Say good day and tell us you want your car in the video. You want to have a chat on camera. We're always keen to talk to people on camera as well and learn a little bit about your car. So and so is the audience. So is everyone watching. They certainly want to know about your car, your build. You know, where did it all start? Where's your passion from?
Yeah,
I think that's a big part of it. So we'll definitely be at that one, and I'm really looking forward to that. We've been to that a number of times. We've filmed it once, and that was early on in our format, and you'll find that video in our in amongst our videos.
That was before we sort of evolved into doing the interviews and being on camera and that sort of stuff. So
it was just around the shots of the cars at that point, wasn't it? So But check it out. And then previous to that, I've been to it as well, and just with my cars on show. So it's a good one. Definitely worth. A lot of our mates have won some prizes there as well.
Yeah.
So it's worth checking out. We'll talk more about the events, though, I guess, as we progress. But do you want to talk a little bit about some of the news this week?
Yeah, let's kick into it.
Let's see. What's our news stories here? So, first one, Aussie speed limits to increase.
Well, this is interesting. Are they going to increase them, though?
Tell me about it. You sent me this one. I think they're certain speeds, right? So we've got 100 kilometres most places, of 110 like on the M1, certain different highways.
And then 130 in the Northern Territory is the other one.
Used to be unlimited in Northern Territory.
Yeah, I believe they just decided to change it one day.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So,
they decided to chuck a limit in?
Yeah. So
was it because there were so many accidents?
No, there wasn't really. There was actually none, I think.
There was actually no fatalities. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no speed-related fatalities.
Speed-related, correct.
So.
And then they thought they'd reduce it and make it 130.
Yeah. I wonder how that's going. I haven't looked at any stats on that. So.
No, it can't change from no speed-related fatalities. Surely it hasn't increased, but so there's a call now to put an increase in.
Yeah.
Lift the infrastructure of the roads and then increase the speed limits. And they're talking. I saw that they're even talking to do 140 k's between Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah, I think they said something about it could decrease the time to travel by at least 2 hours or something. I think it was.
I think at 130 k an hour, it'll drop the travel time 2 hours.
Yeah.
So at 140 even more.
Yeah.
Drop the time. It's about a 7-hour drive, I think. So, will it happen? What do you reckon?
Oh, I doubt
it. You don't think it'll happen? You reckon it's all talk?
Yeah. Well, they said, reading the article on motoring.com.au, they've said that the Transport Accident Commission, the lady who leads that, has said that they would definitely have to increase the infrastructure on the roads to withstand the higher speeds. And that's a very expensive process, from what she said. And usually when they start talking money, it means they're not going to want to spend it.
Our roads are terrible. There was a meme doing the rounds recently on Facebook, and it had about our cars and not suitable for the roads. And of course, if we've spent all this money on our car, and then it shows the road full of potholes and stuff, and saying not good enough for these roads. How long will it take, Johnny Skid Pig? It will take some time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the issue. But on the flip side, WA, they actually want to reduce it. They want to reduce the speed limits. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, so WA actually want to drop the speed limits.
Ah.
So they're the opposite. So the states are saying, we want to increase speed limits, but they're saying, no, we want to drop it in WA. And you would think they have a lot of distance to travel in WA, right?
Yeah. It's the biggest state in Australia, so...
Yeah. What's your thoughts? Should there be a change to the speed limits? Comment and let us know what you think. We saw that they changed the speed limits during Com Games on the Gold Coast down to 80, and that made absolutely no difference at all.
No.
Made it worse, if anything.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about that was they talked up how much traffic there would be, but then driving around, I'm pretty sure there was less traffic than normal. I think everyone left.
There was, definitely. Yeah, true. That's right, Johnny. Will they actually put the money into the roads, or are they paying some of their own government official paychecks, I guess?
Yeah. A little bit extra super, putting it aside.
They could have started on that, follies. Well, on that story, though, I threw in another story next.
Yeah.
And this story was, I guess... At one end, they're saying they want to increase the speed limits. But then I've read this story. You got the story up. Where was this story from? This is from which car?
Yeah. So
this story says mandatory speed limiters in the vehicles. So they actually want to put a speed limiter in your vehicle and set it at whatever that speed might be. I'm not sure if the article actually set a speed, whether it's 100, 120.
Yeah, I don't know if they set a speed, but... In saying that, it's not just speed limiters that they wanted to put in your car. They want to also put in alcohol and drug detectors.
Correct. I don't know how a drug detector works. I don't know an alcohol detector. They do have them now, right? So people that have gone DUI a number of times, they have to put them into their vehicle, and you've basically got to blow into the breathalyzer to get your vehicle to start.
Yeah.
It won't kick over until you blow 0, 0.
Yeah.
So, but a speed limiter.
What does that mean for those of us who want to take our car out to the track?
Track days.
Are they dead?
Well,
Are they just going to kill motoring all over?
Look, I don't think it's a very good idea at all.
No.
And that's the TAC, so that the guys you were talking about in the last story.
Yeah, the same one.
Traffic Accident Commission.
Yeah.
It's those guys that want to do it. So they're the ones pushing for it. Speed limiters, alcohol and drug detectors in all vehicles in Australia. What's your thoughts on that one? I don't mind a drink on the weekend or whatever, but I don't drive. I've had a drink. I know that's it. I've got to get a driver or an Uber these days. It's pretty easy. I like using the old Uber app.
Yeah.
The speed limiter, that concerns me. And not that I'm going out and speeding all the time, but I do go to the occasional track day. I do think that the on-ramps on the M1 are my own private drag strips.
Doesn't everyone?
I do like to give it a good squirt as I head up onto the M1.
Yeah.
But you just give it to it in first and second, and you're already doing 100, and you back off pretty quick. But
yeah,
speed limiter, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I think so. It's if they're going to put it in, how are they going to monitor it, and what's going to happen? Because reading the article, they said they're going to put a black box that's going to record all this data in your car or something like that. That kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
How much are they going to record?
Yeah. So what is that information going to be used for? What's the purpose?
Where do they stop? Do they record your conversations on your mobile, your smart TV?
Yeah.
Apparently that happens.
Yeah, it does, I believe. I watched a couple of videos on that. It's pretty interesting.
If you get few to the limiter, that's exactly right. I'm with you, Johnny. I'm definitely with you on that one. I think that's just going way too far. That's nanny state at the extreme, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
It's ridiculous.
Look, I've watched some. This is to go to sort of like talking about modifying cars in Australia, and that's fairly difficult as it is to modify a car. If you look at a country like Japan, and I learnt this from watching a Mighty Car Mods video when they talked to some of the guys over there when they go over to Japan, and they talked about how modifying a car, you can do whatever you want to your car, but if you have a drink and you drive, then that's it. It doesn't matter whether you blow anything higher than 0, 0, you're going, and that's it. I think that's a better law, personally, than what we have over here, being able to drink 1 or 2 beers and then drive. I think I'd rather have a blow-off valve strapped to my car, personally.
Yeah. So. It's tough, because you have the occasional beer after work and 1 or 2 beers, and I'm certainly fine to drive. And I'd hate to think that that's the end of, a Friday 5 o'clock beer. You go for a Friday beer after work.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah. So it'd be a pain not to have even one.
Yeah.
So it's a tough subject.
Yeah.
So
look, me personally, I'd prefer to do away with the beer and have some more mods on my car.
Yeah, if it meant easier modifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know. What do you think? I think it's stupid, and I don't think it'll get up. Surely
not. I can't see it getting through. It's
probably got as much likelihood of us getting increased speed limits, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's going to be a big cost, and then no one's going to want to let me start that again. No one's going to want to have to pay to put this in their car. The government's going to have to upfront everyone's car.
Yeah, hell no.
And what if you've got
the government will never fork out for it.
Well, you've got an old school car. How would you feel about them putting all these systems in your old school car?
Yeah, there's another story I didn't put in yet, but there's some talk around certain old school cars, and there's some more to come out of that one. I think that'll be a new story for next week. There's a bit more to come out around old cars and the push to get old cars off the road. And there's a lot of talk around that over in the last few days, and I think we'll hear more about that in the next week, and we'll probably talk about that story next week. But it's also about the amount of write-off vehicles that are coming back onto the road, repairable write-offs.
Yeah.
But insurance companies write off vehicles at the drop of a hat too these days too, right? So that's a big reason for that. But there was a big push around the amount of vehicles, particularly in Queensland, that have come back from the write-off register. That's a story for next week, though, I think, as more comes out about that, because it's a pretty fresh story. I might move to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's jump off the laws for a minute.
Well, this is sort of a law.
Well, it was the laws. Yeah, the cops went in. The cops went in and raided...
The law brought them down.
Raided a fake Ferrari factory in Brazil. They're selling fake Ferraris online for about 8% of the cost of a real Ferrari, which is still a lot of money, somewhere between $45,000 and $65,000. That's probably American. I couldn't tell you for sure.
Yeah.
Probably American dollars. But they've been making replica Ferraris and selling them online. A father and son company in Brazil.
I think I found our next business.
So, 8% of the price. Would you buy a replica Ferrari?
No, probably not. I'd be too scared. It was, just like rep wheels and that sort of stuff. I've seen some horror stories of people buying rep wheels, and then they'll drive on it, and if you even tap a gutter or something like that, it's gone. It's going to smash, and there you go. There's some more damage to your car.
Well, there's a lot of replica cars around on the, there's
I suppose it also...
Group A Commodores and...
I suppose it all depends on how well are they engineered.
My GDS, that's not a GDS.
So that's already a car, though. It's already been manufactured in the past, and you're changing up some headlights or whatever,
Okay, yeah, good point. Yeah, definitely.
But I think if you've got all the engineering and that sort of stuff, and you've got that background, and you're not just me and you, and we went to do this,
they must have some knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what
I still don't think I'd buy it.
They seized 8. So they're doing not just Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
And there was at least 8 that they've actually seized. So the authorities have raided the place. They've seized 8 vehicles that were already sold, that were ready to go out. And then they've confiscated a heap of parts and stuff as well. And they're on house arrest in Brazil. So it's probably not too bad there. Not too bad. Could be classed as a kit car. I guess I don't know why. I guess they've called it a Ferrari. It's like, out of Brazil, there's plenty of fake Gucci and whatever other brands that are coming out there. All those fake Oakley sunglasses that are at the markets for $20.
Yeah.
Probably coming out of Brazil. Might see a fake Ferrari stall at the markets at the next swap meet. But look, anyways, we spoke about last week, a guy printing it.
Yeah, he 3D printed his own one.
Yeah, that's what we talked about last week. 3D printed a Aventador, Lamborghini Aventador, and now they're factories making fake ones. It's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how realistic they looked.
Well, the photos that I've seen on the news stories, I think, were of real cars.
Yeah.
Of the real thing. So, not too sure. But yeah, look, what's your thoughts? We don't have a lot watching, I noticed tonight. We're a bit light on. We probably had a lot more watching on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're not getting as many views on YouTube. So if you are watching, please do share. Quickly share the link for us across onto your Facebook. We'll get into the events and stuff soon and talk about... we've got a couple more stories to go, not a whole lot. But it's good to see Johnny back. Johnny, you've been with us every week now.
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook. I don't think you've missed an episode yet. Appreciate that.
He's our top commenter for sure.
Definitely. And we've had some thoughts in the last week, in particular around our time frame as well. So we might throw a poll out on Facebook around that as to whether 7:30 should maybe move to 7.
Yeah. Don't compete with the football.
So that we're done by the time the footy's on, because a lot of people want to go and watch the footy.
Yeah.
And we understand that, and that's probably coming on about now. So we might throw a poll up, but let us know what you think.
Yeah.
So, what's our next story, Tyler?
Australia's fastest police car. Gamer Gang, welcome to the live stream.
One of our new subscribers. Good to see you. Hello. Oz's fastest police car. I've got a dog here saying hello to me as well.
So this one we grabbed from carsguide.com.au. We saw this one. This is interesting. Are they spending a bit too much money? But to say what
sorry for noise. Sorry.
To say what Andrew said on here, it's, Victoria Police has redefined the term hot fuzz, welcoming the barnstorming BMW M5 competition to the Highway Patrol fleet.
Look, this thing, M5,
Mm-hmm.
I'll write down some numbers here. It's worth $230,000.
Yeah.
$230,000 police car.
It's not going to be a cheap petrol bill either.
V8, 4.4 litre.
Yeah, it's still going to chew through some fuel, that's for sure.
It's got 617 horsepower.
Yeah, 460 kilowatts.
So, g'day, mate. It's a bit of a weapon, I must say. It's the fastest police car now that's currently in Australia. So I'm seeing 305 kilometres an hour that car can do.
Yeah. But if they put a speed limiter in, then what's the point?
Are they going to get speed limited? Well, currently the fleet are limited. So the rest of the fleet of police cars, they're maxed out at 250.
Yeah.
So that may be helpful for people to know. Don't advise running away from them, but of course, yeah, that's what they can do. We are very well, Gamer Gang. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on and checking us out live.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep commenting. We love it. We like lots of comments. We've got to see if we can beat Johnny Skid Pig for the top comment now. So, but we got a dog coughing over in the corner. That's interesting. So yeah, back to that. So 305 kilometres an hour. That'll be the fastest in Australia. Dave with the Escort joined us. Excellent. You'll be over at Auto One, and David just commented it's got an Escort that will be in the video. We haven't finished editing yet. The Yank Tanks video. That was an amazing Escort. Like, I looked from afar and was like, "What is that?" Got over there, realised it was an Escort, a convertible Escort. This is an impressive car, and you'll learn a little bit about that in the video. So yeah. I probably won't give too much away, but it was an interesting story behind it as well. And Jeff, that's Queensland Hardcore 4-wheel drive. That'll be Jeff. And Gamer Gang, I don't know who you are. No. No idea. Gamer Gang, that's all I know.
Over soon for his birthday.
No, I'm still lost. I'm still lost.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We'll work it out. That's a good riddle. And thanks for joining, Jeff. Good to see you working tonight, Jeff. But yeah, fastest car in the police force, and 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Did you know it was a 4-wheel drive as well?
I didn't.
Or all-wheel drive, I guess.
No, I didn't.
So that's certainly what I read. It'll be Matilda. Hello, Matilda. Now we know who it is. Matilda.
There we go. Welcome.
G'day. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. So we've got a few cars though in the lineup now. They're branching out, right? So we've lost Holden Commodores and Fords from the police force, and that's left a hole in the market. And Jeff's out for dinner and still watching us. Good to see. Thanks, mate. Left a hole in the market. Now, not only have they got that BMW, which is the newest of the lineup in there, but excuse me, I read that they've also got a Chrysler 300 SRT Core down in Sydney. Yeah.
They've also got Mercedes. I don't know whether they still have it. They did have a Mercedes, I think it's a GLA or something. I might be wrong, but I think it was like $300,000 4-wheel drive that they bought.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't know about that.
I think that was in Victoria as well, that they got that. Either they got that on loan or they were like testing it to see whether they wanted it or whether they actually got it or not. I'm not sure, but I think it was when the story came out. It was the most expensive car that they've ever bought, most expensive government vehicle or something like that.
There you go.
So,
well, Queensland, and like the story that I read said Northern Territory have the Stinger as well, the Kia Stinger, but Queensland's got the Kia Stinger.
yeah, I've seen them around a fair bit.
I think there's a number of them now in Queensland.
Yeah, I see a few undercover ones getting around on the coast here. So
the twin turbo V6. So Johnny says that they'll probably be wrecked in a month, maybe. It's a powerful car for a stock standard car too. That's very powerful, 600 plus horsepower.
Yeah.
So pretty interesting. But we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
I think I put my stories in the wrong order, but that's all good. I'll go back now to this one.
Yeah.
Because the fastest car's out.
Yeah.
Fastest car of 2019.
It's an absolute manic looking machine.
You knew all about this, right?
Yeah, I've seen them developing this over time, and I followed this prior because they developed the Aston Martin Vulcan, I think it is, that they've got. It might be, actually I might be wrong, it might be another company. But the Vulcan was, because I watched the Grand Tour, which was what the Top Gear guys went into, and they test drove this Vulcan that was an absolutely insane car. Yeah, Aston Martin Vulcan.
It is Aston Martin, yeah.
There is one on the Gold Coast. It's owned by, or at least it's here somewhere. It's owned by the guy who owned the Pet Foods, VIP Pet Foods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had it on show down at Game Over for a little while on the Gold Coast here.
And he was obviously involved in V8 supercars for
as well. He had the VIP Pet Foods car for a while, and it's a crazy thing, that car. But then they said that they wanted to make something even faster, and I think that there's something to do with electric motors in this, possibly.
Yeah, there is. I did write that down.
Oh, yep, I've got it here as well.
Yeah, so it does have a 6.5 litre V12 in it, plus an electric motor.
Yeah.
It's got 1,160 horsepower at 10,500 RPM. So it revs its ring out. 752 Newton meters of torque.
And that's at 6,000 RPM, so that comes on pretty early. Yeah,
there you go. That's at 6,000. I didn't have that note down. So that's a quick car. That's a lot of power. It's a Cosworth 6.5 litre.
Yeah, and Rimac developed electric motor. They developed some electric supercars. So
that's okay. I didn't know much about the Rimac. So they the dog barking at us now. It's good. 150 produced, and they're all spoken for.
Yeah,
they're all sold. I don't know what the price ticket is. Do you know what the price? Any idea?
Oh, no idea. It'd be a lot of money, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure the Vulcan was pretty far up there.
You probably got to be special just to find out the price ticket, right?
Yeah. I think it'd be similar to some of those special Ferraris that they make. If you're not someone who's on their list, then you're not buying one.
Well, and there's a lot of talk around the changes in the laws at the moment around supercars as well, because supercars were going to be allowed to be brought in left-hand drive, but now that's changing, and they're not going to allow that at this point in time. That law is actually not going to happen just yet. Yeah. So more news from that to come. That's a pretty fresh news story as well. Yeah. So, but yeah, 150 or more sold, but they are doing also another 25 track only cars. But this car keeps up. It matches a 2016 F1 car around Silverstone.
That's pretty quick. That's crazy.
It matches an F1 car. Those things are insane, right? Yeah. So, yeah, there'll be a few sheiks buying them. They'll be out drifting them through some desert somewhere. I've seen some of the driving they do over there is insane. Land Cruisers on two wheels at 100 kilometres an hour down the highway.
Well, I've seen videos of them just in your run-of-the-mill Toyota Camry, and they're throwing that sideways down the highway. And they're hanging out the window. And
that is just crazy.
Yeah.
So look, interesting.
Hmm.
You'd own one of those. That's someone vibrating there, not me. You'd own one of them or what?
Oh, definitely. In a heartbeat, if I could.
Yes, we do have a new mic.
I've had the mic for a few years, but now that we're streaming from the computer and using a webcam, so I've chucked on the Yeti mic.
Yeah, the other mic was hooked up to the mobile, so it hooked up via a stereo plug. This one hooks up via USB.
Yeah.
And we're filming on webcam now, so it's a tiny little webcam that I'm looking at and talking to you all there. Just imagining all those people out there. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool car. So, what else have we got? What other stories do we have? There's not too many other stories left.
I think we've only got the one.
Project Monaro.
Yeah, they've resurrected the Monaro. Sort of.
I think there was a video on possibly Street Machine on YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't see it. So
yeah, it's one of the ones I watch. But they're going to do this Monaro. This is it's a 2004 CV8 Monaro. It's got about 200,000 Ks on the clock. They've picked it up, and Lownsy's all involved. And they're going to do it all up. It's going to be 888 suspension. It's going to be completely tricked out, apparently. Yeah. So they've got a few of the designers from Holden. What do I think of the new Supra zip tie? Tyler loves the new Supra. Now, they just... Talking about the new Supra, sorry, we're off track on the Monaro, but talking about the new Supra, they released some more. Because they sold out, right? In a matter of...
22 minutes.
22
in Australia,
minutes.
they sold out in 22 minutes.
They released another 100 or something.
Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah,
and they all sold out as well. They're all gone too.
Yeah, I'd own one of them in that, but in that sense, they are pretty much a BMW. I think it's a Z4 that they're pretty much just a retrim and that sort of stuff of a Z4. So it's the same motor. I think it's the same power.
But it's a Supra.
Yeah, and you're buying the namesake.
Yeah, but
it'd be cool. But I think if I could, I'd own an older, A90 or something.
Yeah, okay. But they're worth a bit too now, aren't they?
Yeah, they can cost a bit, and they are. Parts can be a little bit hard to find. I hear from a few people who I know have owned them. They said so.
Yeah, it's
with a couple of mates who've bought them and put truck turbos on them and stuff.
But they're obviously there's a demand for them. There's a demand for the new Supras.
Yeah, obviously.
That's the thing. They put it on and it can sell out in 20 minutes. And then they do some more and they go, oh, right, we're going to have another 100 or... I'm not sure what the number is.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you want to Google that story. But they did release another 100, or I think it was, this week. And they went really quick. And badge engineering, Johnny. You are right.
Yeah, they've done it twice now. Subaru BRZ and now the Supra. So I read something the other day, I don't know how true it is, but this is just harking back to talking about modifications and how hard it is. I read something, probably not true because it is the internet, but
everything on there is true. Come on, it's the internet.
But someone said that they were getting defected when Toyota 86s first came out because they had a Subaru engine.
I don't know if that's true at all.
Yeah,
maybe.
But it's pretty funny if it is.
They wouldn't be smart enough to pick up on it. Surely, not the fuzz. But yeah, look, it's interesting, those Supras. I think that's an interesting story around those as well.
Yeah, they are cool cars, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, I think thanks for mentioning that one. Jeff, are we going to Grease Fest? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. So at this point in time, yes, we haven't spoken to Grease Fest, but we'll probably reach out to them soon. And provided nobody reaches out to us, because we do. If someone does reach out to us, we like to look after them as well, and do what we can for those guys.
Yeah.
So. Gamer Gang, don't know anything about cars. That's okay. Keep watching. Maybe you'll
learn something on the show.
You never know. Lots of pretty pictures of cars on our channel. That's for sure.
Hmm.
So back to the Monaro. Although Johnny says BRZ was a joint effort.
Yeah. How joint, you don't know unless you're in the factory.
Yeah.
It's just what they released. So.
But back to the Monaro. So 04 CV8. It's got 200,000 Ks on the clock already. I'm assuming they're going to rebuild the motor and do some work.
I'd say
They're
so.
definitely going to change the body lines, and they're going to do some design stuff on it as well. They're going to change the the suspension. You want some insurance. They're going to change the suspension to 888 suspension, and they're going to work with the Holden designers.
Yeah.
Ex-Holden designers.
And the guys from 888, they're setting up the suspension, which I think you mentioned before. So.
Yep, correct. And then they're going to give it away.
Yeah, next March they're giving it away.
So they're going to work on it for the next, not quite a year. And then give it away, and then to be in the running. So you've got to visit a Holden dealership, like service centre.
Yeah.
Buy Holden genuine parts.
Yeah.
Or buy AC Delco parts.
Yeah, or I think Chevrolet Performance Parts is another one you can get.
Oh, okay, there you go.
What
Yeah,
they
I
say
didn't
on
know
here,
about that one.
Yeah.
So not much good if you're buying parts for your Ford.
No. Maybe you can retrofit it and work something out.
But
They're the car that Holden says money can't buy. That's what this is.
yeah, okay. Some interesting stuff. They've got a bit going on. Not in the news, but I heard that they're... hang on, we got a comment. Sorry, just go back. Go back to comments for a sec. And Jeff, nice if we head up to the Grease Fest. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully get up there and catch up with you guys and catch up with yourself and Ben from Slicks. Definitely. And we'll come and pop you in the video for sure. The Slicks and Co. And then Johnny said, same factory. 1086s to 1 BRZ.
Yeah. Toyotas are a popular brand. They sell out of a lot of cars. I think it's like, just for like the Camry, it's like a 9-month wait for a hybrid Camry.
I like it. I like
Something
the 86.
crazy, so yeah, so do I. I think a lot of people's cry was that it wasn't turbocharged and it's not fast. Everything will leave it for dead in a straight line, but
It's not a quick car.
It wasn't really built for straight lining. So, well, if you want that Monaro, you've just got to buy Holden genuine or AC Delco parts.
And I believe you've got a Holden sitting in your yard somewhere, Johnny. The Skid Pig, I believe, is a Holden Ute, isn't it? Am I right? I'm sure I've seen that there. But yeah, but sorry, the 86. I like the 86. I don't mind it, and
yeah, it is a nice car. I'm not. In saying that, I'm not knocking it. I still do like the car.
Yeah, and I think you do a bit of work to it, and then it'll go really well.
Yeah.
So you got the turbo kits from Toyota Tuning.
Toyota.
Or Toyota, not Toyota Tuning, because it's different. Sorry, Toyota Tuning and Toyota is certainly different.
Yeah.
So, but they go all right. Rob says we'll catch us at Grease Fest. Yeah, definitely. Love to catch up. Come up and say good day. We love it when people come and say good day. That's pretty cool. We're like, oh, well, someone knows us from YouTube.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. So, we'll go back to the Monaro. Anyway, sidetracked. Because Johnny wants to win that Monaro. We'll get on there. You got two, HQ Ute and a VE. HJ and a VE, so not too far off. But the VE's not a daily. So
you'd be pressed for cash if you were driving that as a daily.
Yeah, it's a bit expensive on the old fuel. So, so yeah, that's how you get it. You get the parts, do that. But they're doing some other stuff as well. Thanks, Rob. But they're doing some other bits and pieces as well at the moment. 888, right? They're bringing back the Sandman. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think they're working on that project again.
A ride car.
Yeah, I saw something the other day. It was interesting how we posted that story the other day about how they were going to not swap out the what they've got now, the VF, or what is it? I can't think of the new Opel Commodore that they use in the V8s. Now that car.
Oh yeah, because they're not going to bring in the the Camaro.
Yeah, I heard they were looking at SUVs.
What?
Yeah, I read a story like that the next day about the reason they're holding off is because they're trying to bring in SUVs.
We're going to have Captivas running around the track.
Well, turning circles are a little insane. I think you'd be trying to
sounded like my old
turn for
Captiva.
hours.
It was a shocker, wasn't it? We couldn't do a U-turn in that thing on a
there we go.
four-lane road.
ZB Commodore. I couldn't remember what it is.
ZB, there you go.
VF
Thanks,
was
Jake.
the last Australian one, wasn't it?
It was, correct. I hope they're not using a Captiva, because we've got a 4-lane road out the front here, and my Captiva could not do a U-turn on that 4-lane without a 3-point turn.
Yeah.
So, but the Sandman's a bit of a wagon set up to a wagon, and it's a ride days thing. Look, I saw a lot of people commenting on the story on Facebook going, "Oh yeah, you got to do something to beat the Mustangs and all the rest." Yeah, Mustangs are dominating. They certainly are, right? There's a lot better downforce, and they're a better engineered vehicle right now.
Yeah.
And they're definitely doing well. Sorry, not ignoring Gamer Gang. Sorry, we're just getting carried away. So there'll be ride days, though. It's not going to be racing.
Yeah.
Right? So someone can go, certain scenarios, they'll take people as passengers. But it's not going to be the same, because they've had it before.
Yeah. Yeah, they did do a lap with it in Bathurst, and it's a V6 twin turbo, or at least it was. I didn't read that. I don't know whether they've changed it now.
They have.
So.
Yeah, it's V8 now.
Okay.
So V8, but it's running the fly-by-wire.
Ah, yeah.
So, which at the moment all the V8 supercars are cable throttle.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a test for the fly-by-wire, because they're talking about bringing in fly-by-wire now.
Okay.
So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But anyway, if you want to win a Monaro,
just buy some genuine Holden parts.
and if you don't have a Holden, buy me some genuine Holden parts. So, all right, let's talk what's on.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've got notifications popping up here everywhere, so I'll just move that and we'll go to what's on. And we'll have a look. Let's see.
So tomorrow, Friday, 12 p.m. So if you work the morning shift or have they done the times wrong? I don't know. That's confused me now. 12 p.m. to 10 a.m.
We had this last week too, right? They didn't do really well with their events, setting them up on Facebook, maybe. But let's just say tomorrow it starts. I think that's probably a weekend event.
Yeah, probably. VW Chill Out 2019, that's on at Tambourine Mountain Showgrounds. So
we could go into it and read more detail, but we're not that technical.
We got too many to go through. You can't be opening more up.
No, that's right. So that's up at Tambo Mountain,
Yeah.
at the showgrounds. Car and bike night at the TT Diner. Mm-hmm. Probably should get out to one of those. It pops up all the time.
I think it's a pretty regular one.
Yeah, it's definitely regular because I've always got it in my feed.
I think we've mentioned it every week.
Definitely. So I've got to check that out. Another one that I do want to go to and I haven't been to yet, and it's a Friday event. So Friday events are very hard for us with work.
Yeah.
But Schultz's winter meet and greet. Schultz's Meat Tavern is around Plainlands on the way to Toowoomba.
Okay.
So, you know where the Plainlands Hotel is? And the car wash?
Yeah.
KFC, all that? Mm-hmm. Just there. So, that the winter meet and greet, that's on at 5 o'clock. So, there'll be a lot of vehicles, I guess, from around that Plainlands, Laidley area, Gatton.
Can we invite you guys to our rod run on the 25th of August? Sure. Send us a message to our Facebook page. We'll check it out. We'll have to double check the calendar because we've booked in for some events in the future. I can't entirely remember every date for them, but yeah, send us a message on Facebook and we'll write it down and we'll let you know. We'll double check after the show if we can make that one. Yeah, no, for sure. Off the top of my head, I don't think there's anything on that date. I don't think we're busy on that date. Yeah. Should be okay. Can't be sure though. We just have to double check the calendar. We've got Auto One, we've got Harrigan's, there's Ride by Cams. Hopefully we'll be heading along to that one. Haven't spoke to them yet, but hopefully heading along to that one. Kenda, we're booked in for
for those so far. They're the ones off the top of my head that I know we're booked in for. Anything outside of that, then definitely. Oh, Rod Zink, excellent. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, we talked to Cameron a lot actually.
Yeah,
from Rod Zink. So
yeah, we've seen him.
We've seen him everywhere.
Ever since we interviewed him that time, he's nearly at every show we go to now.
We've seen him every weekend since. Yeah, so definitely. But yeah, we've certainly seen a few of the Rod Zink vehicles getting around. Munchies is on tomorrow again.
Regular one, Acacia Ridge, Elizabeth Street.
Check that out. Cruising Cooroy, Johnson Park. Out at that one. That's another one a bit out of the Brisbane area, I believe. Cooroy. But
5:30 that one starts.
Yeah, so it's a coastal car club that are holding that one.
Yeah.
So, free entry.
So Brisbane Car Meets and Cruising Meet as well on Friday night. Friday night meet and greet at Repco Underwood. 5:30 that one starts as well.
That'll be BCMC?
Yeah, Brisbane Cruising Car Meet, Brisbane Car Meets and Cruising, that's the one.
Yeah, I get confused. BCMC.
Yeah.
Good guys. Very good guys. We didn't make theirs last week. They had CMATs, which is Car Meets at Trackside, which I believe was a really big event. We got out to one. It wasn't a massive night that night. It was a good night.
But it was freezing.
Yeah, it was a cold night. But it was cold this weekend too.
I think it was pretty well, probably one of the first weekends in winter or something then. So
it was the first cold one we'd really had.
Yeah.
Not many turned up, but I believe a lot turned up on the Saturday just gone.
Yeah.
We were just toasted after doing the two shows on Saturday.
Yeah, so
batteries were dead. We had to charge up, and then my batteries were dead because I crashed out for a nanny nap.
You'll have to when we release the new video, you'll have to look out for the sunburn that I got smashed by.
I wanted to go to rail racing too last weekend, and that didn't happen. So
Rob was with Cameron most of the time. The blue 1928 Ford Roadster.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
And 26th of July game again. Is that a birthday? I believe.
Birthday. They're coming to visit, I believe. So that's Friday night meet up, and Downshift have got a night meet.
But that's different for them. They're not normally a night meet. They're normally
Sunday
early
hours,
afternoon on a Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. So Downshift Brisbane night meet. Usual spot for them is Beenleigh Showgrounds.
Yeah, I believe so. Somewhere around there.
So check that one out. That's
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah,
a bit later.
7 to 9.
Probably that's a time frame that we could maybe make.
Yeah.
Not sure if we will because we've still got a bit on.
Yeah.
Saturday we jump into Cars and Coffee. There's always a Cars and Coffee, or one or two or three going on. We got Jindalee, Cars and Coffee Jindalee home. You got Cars and Coffee at Mudgeeraba. So that's at Mudgeeraba Road.
Yep.
You've got Cars and Coffee again. That one's come up twice at Mudgeeraba. Then Grip Attack, sponsored by, what's that?
Otaku Garage, I believe. I think is the pronunciation. That's at Lakeside Park, Queensland.
What do you know about that?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
You know nothing.
Maybe it's Grip. I'm guessing is obviously just circuit racing, that sort of thing. So
it is circuit racing. Got some old school escorts and bits and pieces out there.
$500 prize money by looks.
Nice.
Just a quick scroll over. 8:30 a.m. That one is at Lakeside Park.
Caboolture, there's an event on up there, driven by What's Inside event. That sounds interesting.
It's hosted by Sensory Souls. I think it's a charity event.
That makes sense. So Sensory Souls. Yep, it's a Caboolture Showgrounds, 9 o'clock in the morning. So early start, goes to 1. That's a good time. You get it done. You still got a bit of Saturday left afterwards.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Yowie. Yowie Chasers joining us.
G'day. How are you?
And things are great down the coast. It's been cold at night, warm in the day.
It's been cool in the day.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad. These last couple of days, it started to warm up a bit again. So,
pressing on. What are we up to?
Brekkie and Carr's birthday bash.
Where's that one?
That's at Almasi Light and Heavy Mechanical. Almasi.
Where's that?
Don't know where that
is. Search that up.
That's on at 9 a.m.
Check it out. Tyler's going to look it up. While he's looking that up, I'll mention Browns Plains Rockabilly Festival. That'll be a good one.
So they are in Clontarf, 271 McDonald Road.
There you go. Clontarf. North. Thanks, Rob. We'll check that out. We appreciate that. Browns Plains, as I said, Rockabilly Festival. It's on at the Rockabilly Hotel. At Browns Plains Hotel. There's markets and all sorts of stuff. Axe throwing. That's something I want to get out and do, actually. There's a lumber punks. I want to get down to lumber punks down in Miami and have a go at that axe throwing. It's just a good bearded event. You know, bearded men and throwing axes. It's just what we do.
Lumberjack life.
Lumberjack life, that's it. Then there's Skidline Photography, Brisbane Meet. They're going to do a bit of a photo shoot, I believe. That's shared to the Car Shows Queensland Facebook page. A lot of these are on there, definitely. Yeah. If you are on Facebook, it's a good spot to go and check them out. On that page, Car Shows Queensland.
We've got a Hot Rod Classic and a Muscle Car show at Redcliffe Showgrounds at 4 o'clock.
There's always a lot up at Redcliffe.
Yeah.
There's plenty up that way.
Car and bike night at TT Diners on Saturday as well.
Does it just come up on every day? I'm sure it does. I'm sure they've filled our feed with every day.
Will we be at the Gold Coast Car Show next month?
Isn't there a big Gold Coast swap on Sunday? Am I jumping ahead?
Not sure. Maybe.
I thought that was on and we were going to that one. But Joe's Diner got a bike night on. I think some friends might be going to that. I've got some friends into their bikes, and Guy usually tells me put more bikes on the videos. I try to slip one or two in occasionally for him. And
we had one in Super Performance. Grant's, I think it matches his hot rod.
The Super Performance bike, yeah. There was a couple in the Brisbane Hot Rod Show one as well. Joe's Diner Bike Night, I think he was keen to go and check that out. So he was chasing a few people to go and have a look. But then Auto One. It's the next one in my newsfeed.
Yeah.
This is the one to be at, guys. Yeah. Because we're there. So that's it, you know.
And
it's a good spot.
And a quick segue actually. Merch this weekend. If you've ordered a shirt or a jumper and you want to pick it up, Auto One's where we'll be.
And we'll have your match there.
Yeah. So
if you were part of the pre-order for the shirts, I'm picking those up. I've got to go for work near where they're located. It's one street over from my work, so it worked out really well. Yeah. So I'm picking them up tomorrow, and I'll have them at the show. Yeah. So I haven't heard there was any issues with the printer, so I'm sure they've got it all sorted. Shirts 247 or 24/7 shirts. They're the guys that hooked us up, and so if not, see us across the weekend, and if we can't see you on the weekend, then let us know and we'll send it across to you. Yeah. But we'll be at Auto One. It's a good segue. Yeah. And they're very, they're just an awesome crew. Now, not just Auto One, like they have sales on too, right? Yeah. So you get in there. There's the whole show. The shop's open the whole night.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of the stuff goes on special, or even all the stuff goes on special.
They run a big sale. Yeah. Yep. There's other people and stuff there as well. So there's like different stalls and then the food vans and whatnot. Yeah. Chili.
Firing Line Gourmet Chili, they'll be out there.
We're there just for that. Yeah. Firing Line Gourmet Chili. If you haven't seen those guys, you've got to try them out. That's the best smoked meats. Tyler doesn't eat meat, but there's some of the best meals for you as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
does,
the Drunken Pumpkin.
Drunken Pumpkin. Yeah, Drunken Pumpkin, and I go a great smoked meat burger. Pretty good stuff. Yeah. It's worth going just for that. Yeah. And then the sales at Auto One, and then to see us and say g'day. So that's all we really need to talk about on events. But we'll keep going. Not much else on Saturday. You got Greenway Muscle Cars and Bikes. That's down south, Greenway Wetherill Park. And another one down south in New South Wales is Jap House makes a return. So obviously, if you are down in Sydney and you're watching, There's a couple there. Hopefully they're somewhat close to you. One at Riddlemere, Bunnings Warehouse at Riddlemere. It's Saturday at 6:30, and one at Greenway Wetherill Park at 6 p.m. Check those ones out. We'll understand that you couldn't make Auto 1 at Browns Plains if you're in Sydney. The Sunday, there's a bit on as well. We got. You want to kick us off on Sunday? What do we got?
Sunday.
You were sidetracked.
I was looking in the future. We've got Club Laverda Concours 2019, presented by Shannon's Insurance at Redland Showgrounds, 6 a.m. Sunday, early start. If you want to get out to that one, that goes till 3 p.m, so it's pretty much an all-dayer.
It is. Sorry, I got messages coming through as well. And then Gold Coast Swap. The original Gold Coast Swap out at Madra Bar Showgrounds. You don't have to pre-enter. If you want to take your car out to that one, that kicks off at 6 o'clock because it's a swap meet. And if you want to go buy parts, you got to get out there early. Yeah,
they're pretty much packed up by...
Oh, yeah, because I can be a slacker and turn up at 10 a.m. to these swap meets, and I get there and they're packing up. They're not even interested in selling to you by 10 a.m. They're done. If you're not there early, you're missing out.
Yeah.
So if you're going out looking for parts, then you're going to have to get there early. 6 o'clock it kicks off. It's all done by 12.
Yeah, set your alarms.
Yeah. We'll probably be struggling for a 6 a.m. start after a late night at Auto 1. I think we're going to do a big night at Auto 1.
In saying that, if you want to buy parts, maybe you should look at genuine Holden or Alden.
to win your Monaro.
Yeah, if you want to win the Monaro, of course. If you're just interested in parts, old school parts, so that sort of stuff. Antiquities, random stuff. I think people sell some random stuff as well. So.
Jeff's going off topic and is getting comments on his beard because Jeff is a fellow bearded villain and good stuff, Jeff. We got suggested that we should do our next round of merch, our next round of shirts should have a beard on them because it was a bit of a signature thing. So maybe we'll put a beard on the shirts just for those fellow shaven people. We call them ladies. Yeah, sorry.
That's how I get known at uni.
Yeah.
The guy with the beard.
The guy with the beard at uni. So,
g'day, Mad Kiwi. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing? What else we got after the swap? Mopar Sunday. I think that's there's a few from Gold Coast Muscle Car Club heading out there too. So I'm a member of Gold Coast Muscle Car Club. I was up there at the meeting this week, and they mentioned that was one. They had a pre-meet heading up there.
It's on Willowbank.
Out at Willowbank. Ford Day was a pretty big one.
Yeah.
All Ford Day. I think there's like 1,400 cars up there last
insane.
Sunday.
People love their Fords, that's for sure.
Yeah, look, I'm sure you get a big turnout for an all Holden Day. You'll get a big turnout for an all Ford Day. You're always going.
Yeah, and I think
that's... Two Aussie classics.
Yeah, and I think in that sense as well, even yourself as a Holden guy and myself as I'm more into the Japanese cars, I can just really appreciate the fact that someone loves their car, and that's what they love. It doesn't matter if it doesn't suit me, because the car was never built for me. It was built for them, and I think that's what being a car enthusiast is really about, is being able to realise that someone's passion is there, and that's what they appreciate, and that's what they wanted to build.
Yeah,
and
that car appeals to them. You don't have to like everyone else's car, right?
Yeah. I think part of part of being a car enthusiast is just being able to appreciate the fact that someone does love that car. Yeah,
definitely. No matter what it is. So, and we like to show a lot of the different ones on the videos and find some of the unusuals and stuff. We haven't had too many of the unusuals for a while, but yeah, no, we definitely check them out. There's good at everything. So,
Mad Kiwi is doing well and healing well. It's good to hear.
Excellent. Don't go to the oyster bar. The Blue Oyster. Stay away from that place. Mopar Sunday.
Dural Cars and Coffee, 8 a.m.
Again, I don't know where Dural is. Where's Dural's Cars and Coffee? District 88 Cafe. That's something that didn't make our news story. Actually, it was a story we were meant to put in there this week. Was the new cafe at the boatyard. There's a car museum.
Yeah.
We better talk about that next week.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to get out and check it out.
We're running well over time already. We're only trying to do an hour show, and we're
a little bit over.
We're a little bit over.
let's speed through the last few shows.
Because you're probably getting sick of us by now, and we'll try and keep it somewhat brief. Because there mightn't be anyone there. No, we actually got more viewers than earlier, so 13 now, not 9. So, but through the last few, you're right, Jake. Real enthusiasts, respect all. I think that's it. You know, it doesn't have to appeal to you, does it? You know, it appeals to that person, and there's so many different cars out there, and it could be, you know, a stocker. It could be their daily as well. A lot of people still are a car enthusiast with their daily.
Yeah.
So you know, it doesn't matter if
Yeah,
you love your car.
it doesn't matter whether
you've got a set of rims on it, and it mightn't fit, you know, some of the high mods and stuff, but it's still a car that you love, right? That's great, and we should respect that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you have 1,000 horsepower or whether you've got 50.
Don't hate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think don't hate on other people's cars. That does annoy me when I walk around and show, and I don't like every car, right? It doesn't appeal to me. I like it, but it doesn't necessarily appeal to me.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be something I'd own, but I still appreciate it.
Yeah.
And appreciate the work they do, and obviously they look after it, and they enjoy the car. And I think that's important, not to rag on other people's cars because
people stop coming to the car shows, you know.
Yeah, because they hear a bad comment, because quite often they're standing in their car and they hear someone come along and whatever it might be, Ricer or I don't know what they might say about it, right? But it could be something, and it's just wrong. Just keep your opinions to yourself. If you don't like the car, that's fine, right? Just remember to respect other people's, you know, that's what they like.
Yeah. Nugget Garage, good show, fellas. Thank you. And Mad Kiwi, indeed, I used to be Ford, but respect all now. Yeah. And look, and in saying that, it's okay to have that little, you know, bit of banter back and forth, Holden and Ford
it's
versus
just
each
fun
other.
Banter. That's fun, right? And that's just Aussie. You know, that's just being an Aussie. We like to stir each other up. And, there you go. And Jeff's 38 horsepower Suzuki Sierra, which you don't have anymore, do you, Jeff? Come on, hang on. You got some videos of it, but it's not there anymore. I've had a chat to Jeff and his Suzuki. You're right. It is exactly that, Rob. It's what they can afford, right? And they shouldn't be excluded because of that. Out of frame. It's probably the bloody the camera. We got it a bit off centre.
Yeah. We'll have to work on it next week. Thank you for the feedback. We'll fix that one up.
Chris. So we got a few other bits and pieces. The Streeters run on as well. That's out at Ripley and out at Ipswich way. Ripley.
I think we missed one. Brisbane members meet and greet barbecue crews at Nicolade. That's for the 2 Envious crew.
Yeah, so 2 Envious members for that one. So it is a members cruise. But
maybe if you wanted to join up, it's a good way to go.
Get in there and check it out. I think they're all a pretty friendly bunch. There's quite a few people in that. It's I think from like Mackay to Newcastle, maybe even further. Yeah, there's a lot. Sunset out at Kingsall
with Chopped
with the boys at Jimmy's Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Check that out. Go buy a shirt, $30. Get an entry into an LS or XC hardtop and 100,000 cash. Or
you need to put the or there.
Not and or.
Otherwise, people will start complaining to him that they didn't get on.
Well, they can complain to us. We won't care, but it's all good. You can complain to us. We'll listen and be sympathetic. Okay. Yeah. So nothing we can do.
Furbalicious Kebabs putting on another one. Sunday sunset meet.
Yeah, we haven't been to a Sunday sunset meet. We've been to plenty of Furby Fridays. Too many captains. We've been to plenty of the Friday meets, haven't we? Yeah. I haven't been to
it's usually a really good turnout there. They fill out the car park there and usually get some people driving through.
Furby's is worth going to for one of their snack packs.
Yeah, they're
like $10 snack packs.
Yeah, so cheap.
Yeah, and they're massive.
Good feed, that's for sure. So that's the end of what's on.
That's pretty much it. That's it. So where are we going to be? We're going to try and pop out to on the Sunday. We'll also pop out to the swap meet if possible and have a look, see what's out there. Whether we film, we'll check that out, and then Furby's is a possibility too as well.
Yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't be able to make it to that one. I think we should be pretty free. So
Yeah, and it's not too far from home for us. So, but definitely, if you want to catch up with us Saturday at Auto 1, come and say good day. That's going to be a big one. We will be busy, so we definitely got to do a lot of filming there. We'll be there in our shirts. You should be able to spot us.
It'll be an easy spot.
OCD kicking in, yeah, true, Jake, true. And 65 horsepower. In the skid pig ute, what? Only 65 horsepower? Surely not, Johnny. That's a skid ute.
Still turns the tyres, though.
I think the older motor in the HJ had about 65 horsepower, didn't it?
Yeah.
The Mirage wasn't too far off keeping up.
No, well, the Mirage has got... Well, this is going off engine-wise. It's got 69 kilowatts at the engine from the factory. So, it's a powerful little beast.
Maybe we'll turbo that. We could put the go-kart motor from Nugget Garage in the Mirage. It'll be quicker.
Definitely.
I'll get you to uni pretty quick. All right, look, that's it. That's our show for this week. We've covered off everything.
Yeah.
The next video, Jake, will be tomorrow night.
6 p.m. I'll drop that one live 6 p.m. tomorrow night.
There you go.
It's a big one.
It's a really good edit too. I've actually had a look at this one already. Sorry guys, I've already watched it twice. And Tyler's done a great job at the edit. Pretty happy with it. And looking forward to seeing that come out. And next ones will be even better. We've even upgraded some of our audio gear.
Yeah, we've got some proper mics now for some interviewing. So
yeah,
the sound quality in our interviews should be a lot crisper
after these next couple of videos. So
we definitely needed it. That's for sure. So it'll be a big upgrade for us, especially when we go to shows where they've got background music and that sort of thing. So it's really hard for us.
So we'll see how that goes. But Auto 1 will be next level. That'll be after the next two videos. So we'll drop one Friday night. Tyler's got to get that next one out. The K26 Crawler has 35. I bet that go-kart has more power.
The go-kart is insane.
So we'll release that video of Tuned tomorrow night though. That's the one that'll come out tomorrow night. The United Festival Tuned. We'll drop that out and you can check that out. We thought Friday night would be a good night to release that.
Yeah.
We'll release the last one on a Monday morning. Wasn't quite as good.
To pick on that, Mad Kiwi, what time is it for you now? And I can work that out. I can work out. It might be 9 o'clock possibly, I think. I think they're only 3 hours ahead at the moment. Maybe more. I'm not sure.
Well, he's saying 10 p.m. Kiwi time.
Yeah, that's what I think. They're 3 hours ahead over there, or maybe more. But
oh, sorry, Mad Kiwi. I just clicked who you are. G'day, mate. Sorry. Yeah, we'll chat on Sunday on drone live feed with iSpike. He's a character. There's another live feed. If you like the live feed, check out iSpike. It's drones and trikes and I'm not a big drone fan. I don't have a drone and I haven't got a bike anymore. But I just like tuning in to watch Spike. He's a character, a good Aussie character, and well worth checking out. So, all right, no worries. Let's wrap it up. Thanks, guys.
Pretty much it.
Appreciate that. If anyone does want to send anything through for us to feature in future news stories, if you see something in the news and you think that's a good story, drop it through to us. Send it through Messenger to Overtaking Lane on Facebook, or send it through to overtakinglive@gmail. We'll put the links in the description below. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to boost those subscribers. We do need to create more. We need to try and get it up, get it to 1,000 so we can do some mobile streaming. We really want to be able to do our live stream from Kenda in September.
Yeah.
And we're going to probably have to drop it on Facebook if we don't get to 1,000 on YouTube. So so we want to keep going on that.
Yeah, spam it out to all your friends.
Yeah, send
Get
it
them
out.
on here.
Anyone with an interested car, they don't have to watch the live feed. The live feed's something a little bit different, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But check out our videos and by all means talk to us when you see us out in the shows and say g'day and we'll see you out there. And Jake always says g'day.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate you tuning in tonight, guys. And yeah,
That's pretty much it.
keep overtaking. Stay in the right lane.
Alright, we'll see you in the next one, Overtakers.
Thanks, guys.